In this screencast, I'm going to demonstrate Inspect Element, or the Web Inspector. This knowledge also applies to Firebug if you're using Firefox instead. The web browser is a good tool to use to see what styles are affecting a certain section of your website, and you can experiment with different styles before you actually apply those to your style sheet. So here I have my basic website. This is the front page and just showing my one post. And I want to have a look at how to change the color of those blue links. So in order to do that, in Safari, I first need to turn on, in Preferences, the Develop menu. So just go to Preferences, Advanced, and click Show Develop menu in Menu Bar. That adds a new menu up the top called Develop. And what that will also do is add the ability for me to use Inspect Element. So to do that, I simply go to the element I want to inspect, in this case the link, hover my mouse over it, do a right click, and choose Inspect Element. This opens up a pane at the bottom of the window showing lots of information about the code that sidebar is drawing from. Over here on the right hand side, I've got a few different options. The third one along is going to show me the CSS code, that's those squiggly brackets. So if I click on that, it'll show me all the styles that are being drawn on to display those links in the way that they are displayed. So as I scroll through, I can find the blue color. So let's say I don't want the blue. I'm going to change it to a different color. So let's see what it would look like is just plain black, which is just 6 zeros. So you can see the link has now changed to black. And you can go through and put any color that you like in there just to try it out. And the great thing about this is that you're changing the way it looks for you temporarily, but you're not actually changing the code. So it doesn't matter if you make a mistake. You can just practice in here. But once you look at it and you say, oh, I actually like that, I like how it doesn't stand out too much, like the blue link, then I can go to the style sheet and make that change. So Inspect Element is a great way to change things like font colors to see what they'll look like before actually changing them in the code. So let's use another example. Let's have a look at the header image. So right click on that and Inspect Element, and that will highlight the element in the middle section, which is the HTML, that relates to that image. So we'll see that the image of the pinecone in the website is highlighted, and it's showing me a little tooltip of the dimensions of that image, which is really handy because if I want to create more header images in Photoshop, I now know the exact dimensions that I need to make it. So that's another benefit of Inspect Element.